one there, one there. Same the other side. Okay, Steve, break the screen then. Okay, good. Good. Tap it through. Tap it through under control. Frame as well. Right, let's have a long spine board in. Right, when he comes back, just support him, put the spine board across here, and then we can put Graham onto it. Just support this end. Graham, shove your helmet in. Let's get you in around our casualty as soon as we can. Okay, get your head down. Slide him in.
The casualties may be dummies, but the firefighters treat them just as they would a real person.
Okay, ease him back up into an eyes forward position. Let's have the windows down, take the front screen out. Steve.
Obviously, when someone is injured, spoiling the car beyond repair is the last thing to worry about. It's the person who matters. In a case like this, when the driver is trapped, the fire brigade often decide the best way to free him or her is to remove the roof. To use the cutters without splintering more glass, they need to take the windscreen out. And to shield their eyes, they'll have to wear protective goggles.
Okay, lift it clear, put it underneath the car out the way. Yeah. Same with the rubber seal.
Simon, can you come in and give me a hand with the oxygen? Yeah.
Now, with better access to the casualty, the team can give first aid.
Put that around our casualty. Fellas, as soon as you've got the oxygen and collar on, then we'll have the roof off. Grab the spreaders next. Yeah, spreaders as well, and Jenny.
These hydraulic pincers can cut through metal like a can opener, and they are powered by a portable generator, another vital piece of equipment carried on the RTA tenders.
We'll get the casualty shield in. Right, shield in. Okay, Steve. Cut low on the pillar. Okay, when we've done this pillar, work your way anti-clockwise round the car and end up with the last two cuts close to the casualty.
Next comes the roof. The rescuers must obviously try to be as quick as possible, but they mustn't rush and cut corners.
Here, low on the B pillar. It's the power here, that's amazing. Steve, take over from me here. Come down there. Steve, use the spreaders, crush the wing there to open up that gap. Get the spreaders in and let's take the door away. Okay, let's go for it.
Pinching the front wing like this makes it easier to get at the door hinges.
Okay, Steve. That's good. Keep it going.
The fire brigade always works closely with the other emergency services, and it won't be long before the driver is free. On a genuine motorway incident, both the pump engines and the ambulances would try to park so that they don't get in the way. In order to keep the traffic flowing freely, where possible, they keep at least one lane open. Once again, the pump engine has proved its value as one of the most important vehicles in the emergency services. Before leaving the scene, the fireman will tidy up broken glass and put sand on any oil spills to stop another accident happening, while other services will remove the smashed cars. Here's another very necessary machine for the rescue brigade's fleet. The Chemical Incident Unit may not look much, but it holds special equipment for dealing with situations where there is danger of acid or poison polluting the water, ground, or air. As ever, the pump engine is on hand to provide power and water. Here at the college, they have old chemical rail tankers to rehearse incidents. The fire service often has to gain access to other transport systems.
Right, okay, 2B shower. Okay, decontamination shower unit.
One of the college instructors runs through procedures with a colleague as they set up the unit. A possible risk of chemical spillage is that it can spread quickly, and a firefighter could get some of the dangerous liquid onto his clothes or boots and transfer it somewhere else. The unit contains a high-pressure shower which is fed water from the pump engine.
Using the workhorse of the fire service, the fire appliance. Opening now the tank valve on the vehicle, delivering from the tank and testing that we do have water.
They must check that it is all working before they risk getting any chemicals on them. The team must wear full protective clothing and be safe from both liquids or any poisonous gases that may be leaking. These suits aren't easy to get into, and to make sure they are fully sealed in, the firefighters help each other dress. Oxygen masks are standard, as the suits are airtight. The end result is just like a spacesuit. They've got to check all over the tanker to try and spot any leaks. They'll also be looking for labels or markings which could let them know what chemical the tanker is carrying. Some are more dangerous than others. Leaked gas is invisible, and acid can look just like water. Wherever gases or chemicals are concerned, the professionals must be called in. Very often the danger turns out to be small, but the emergency services can never be too careful. At the end of every exercise, the crew must be washed down, so just to be safe, the pressure shower is always used. The Chemical Incident Unit is packed with really modern equipment to deal with today's pollution problems. The bigger fire engines are known as specials and will be called to incidents where the pump engines can't do it alone. Several companies which convert vehicles make specials as well as pump engines. Carmichael is one of the best known. All these mega machines are based on an ordinary lorry with the cabins and lockers specially designed. The turntable ladder is hydraulically powered and when parked can turn 360 degrees and extend to over 30 meters. The reason ladders were made longer and longer is because buildings became higher and higher. Their main job is for rescue. There is a hose which runs up the sides, but water is heavy and the ladders, being made of strong but light aluminium, can be a bit unsteady at the top. Normally, a turntable ladder would have a three-man crew, with a commander, base operator, and the one on the end of the ladder. If you were high up on the balcony of a burning building, you'd certainly be glad when one of these turned up. Another type of special is the hydraulic platform. Here, a Simon Snorkel SS220 is mounted on a Saxon Dodge G16 body. It can only carry 3 in its basket, so it would take rather a long time to rescue a lot of people. But unlike the turntable ladder, it is fully stable for spraying water right at the end of its 22-meter reach. Exercises at Morton can start some way away from the incident. A command vehicle, hydraulic platform and pump engine respond to a call. Going to a real fire, they'd probably take different routes, so at least somebody would get there if a road was blocked.